heels, baby, that's how I feel. I've trusted you for a long time, so keep it real. I wanna put diamonds on my neck to keep us real. Ooh, but now, step round there with a new strip, now the gal want bend back. Round, skin girl from end, so she won't come love me tender.
Way down, oh now. You dey give me confidence, yeah. Hey, baby, please don't make me choose between you and my goons. Mama, I will go for you. You can, in case we end up well, ooh, and we have a beautiful baby girl. She gon' fight like you.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Nola here, and we are back with another video. And today we're going to be doing a get ready with me and a little chit chat story time. You guys know my story times are always lit. You're always laughing, so I'm gonna bring another one for you guys. So today's story time is going to be about the time I was a side chick. Yeah, I can't imagine, because you know, most times I was known to be the finesse or the slime, but then someone wanted to come and finesse me. Can you imagine? But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you're still tuning into my videos and you're not subscribed to my channel yet, like, sis, bro, what are you doing? Like, hit the button, hurry up. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video and stay tuned. Okay guys, so I already started with my eyebrows off camera because I just don't do my eyebrows good when I'm on camera or if I'm not like looking directly into my mirror. So got those done. So let's get started on this story time. So basically how this started was this guy seen my snap on my friend's Snapchat one day when we went to Wonderland, yes. And she took a snap of me, and he's like, oh, like, who's that? She's sweet. And she's like, oh, that's my girl. Like, are you trying to holler or whatever? And he's like, yeah, give me her snap, whatever. So this man takes my snap and he adds me. And like a week or two goes by, and this man's like just watching my snaps, and he's not even like saying anything. Like, he didn't swipe up. He didn't say, oh, like, how are you? What's your name? Whatever. So I'm just like, what the heck? So I tell my girl, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna call her Stephanie. I'm like, yo, Stephanie, like, what is going on here? Like, what is the man saying? And this man's name is going to be Isaiah. And she's like, oh, I don't know, like, he's like shy to message you. I'm like, what the heck? So then, long story short, the man ends up messaging me, and he's like, oh, like, what's your name? Blah, 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 blah. And this time I was going into first year of uni. So he was talking to me, and I was telling him about like what I'm going into school for. And okay, I can't say the school he goes to because it's gonna be hot and people might know who I'm talking about. But yeah, so I was telling him the school I was going to, and the school he's at right now, I was supposed to be going to that school, but I didn't end up going. So then I was telling him about it, and he's like, oh, like, if I came, like, that would be lit, blah blah blah. So like we ended up talking like every day on the phone, all that nonsense. Like, he would always call me, we'd always talk, just, you know, normal conversations. Like, our conversations came so naturally, like, it was lit. I'm like, oh, okay, like, this man's proper. So yeah, so we are talking and everything. Yeah, we're talking, and it gets like a little bit like deeper into that. So like the man's talking about, oh, he's into me and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of feeling you too as well, blah 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 blah. So, you know, we're getting at it and everything. So, you know, that was September. So we talked into September, October, November. My birthday's in December, so like I was having a dinner and everything, and I invited him, and he's like, oh, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be back in Brampton by that time, but I'll try to come out and everything. And like I really wanted this man to come, and like the day of my dinner I was just so frustrated because one silly fellow in my school wanted to come and do his birthday dinner the same day as mine and in the same location. And I planned it first. Like, he heard me in class planning that I'm gonna go to Turtle Jacks, I'm gonna do my birthday dinner, I'm inviting these people, and the man comes by, oh yeah, I'm doing my dinner at Turtle Jacks too, and I have these people. And like he had like similar people on the list that I invited as well. So I'm like, what the heck, why would you do that? Like, you're a snake. So anyways, so long story short, yeah, I had my dinner that day and I was just frustrated because like I had people who had to go back and forth to each dinner because they didn't want to upset both of us, and I was just so over it. Like, and then on top of that, the man was not even there, so I'm like, the man I like didn't even show up to my dinner. Like, it's just canceled. Like, I don't even care about the dinner anymore. So 2-2s, I'm sitting down and I'm making sure everyone's good and like all the appetizers are coming in through and everyone's enjoying themselves. And then next thing you know, I see the man walk through the door, and then what do you call it? Stephanie is like, oh, look who's here, Isaiah's here. So then he comes to me and he's like, yeah, you know, I wouldn't miss it, blah 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 blah. So he comes and then yeah, he's like, oh, I wouldn't miss it, da, 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 da. So then I was happy again, blah blah blah, you know, taking snaps of each other. I'm sitting on the man's lap, whatever, blah blah blah, you know. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, Nola, this is your man, this is your man. I'm like, ha ha ha, shut up.
Oh my god! Wow!
So yeah, so then so yeah, he then after that, so the dinner's over and we're cleaning up and everything. So he comes to my car to help me put this stuff in the car, and my mom's like in the car. So like my mom's like, oh, who's this? And he's like, oh, like, good evening, auntie, how are you? Blah 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 blah, saying hi to my mom, being all nice. And then my mom starts asking me questions. She's like, oh, who's that boy? I'm like, oh, he's just a friend. He's just a friend. You know, you always have to tell them he's just a friend because these African parents, man, every day they think someone's your boyfriend. But yeah, I'm just like, oh, he's just my friend, blah 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 blah. She's like, oh, okay. So the dinner's over and everything, and then we had winter break or whatever, so the man was in Brampton for the break. So then one day, like, my girl Stephanie, she's like, oh yeah, come over, so and so's coming over, and other people are coming over. So her man was coming over, and her man was coming over, his friend was coming over, and what do you call it? So she's like, yeah, I invited Isaiah too, so come through. So I come over and everything. The rest of them went to go like get food or whatever, and so it's just me and Isaiah in the crib. So we're just chilling, we're vibing and whatever. We're vibing and whatever, and yeah, like we're just having a good time. Man's talking about, oh yeah, like, you're my girl, blah 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 blah. Like, the man's getting me giddy. Like, everyone's like, people who ask me, oh, do you have a man? Are you talking to someone? I'm like, yeah, I'm talking to someone. Like, yeah, I'm talking to someone. Da, 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 da. So then, long story short, you know, everything's good, everything's lovely. So then comes one day, I'm on my private story, I'm talking about this nigga. And then one of my friends in my private story goes to Isaiah's school and she's like, yo, like, who's this guy you're always talking about? Who's this guy you're always talking about? I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is the guy I met in September. We've been talking since then. So she's like, who? I'm like, oh, he even goes to your school, blah, blah, blah. She's like, huh? So then I told her about him, and she's like, as soon as I said Isaiah's name, she's like, oh my gosh. She's like, you're lying. She's like, there's no way that's who you're talking to. I'm like, yeah, it is. Like, what's wrong? And she's like, he has a whole girlfriend. I said, girlfriend? She's like, yeah, like, he has a girlfriend. Like, they've been dating since like October or whatever. Like, they were like talking a little bit in September, and like they made it official like around October, November. I'm like, I'm sorry, come again? And she's like, yeah, like, this is the girl, blah blah. She's telling me about the girl and everything. I'm just like, you must be joking. Like, there's no way. Like, this man did not mention no girlfriend. Man was out here moving like I was his shorty. Like, what are you talking about? And she's like, yeah, like, he has a shorty, blah 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 blah. I'm even friends with her. I'm like, okay, like, I'm like, no, this is not what's gonna be going on. This is not what's gonna be happening right now. So then I'm like, what the heck? She's like, yeah, sis, like, you need to cut him off or like confront him about it. Like, that's not it. Like, why would he tell you that? Blah blah blah. Like, they've been together. Like, everyone down here knows like they're together. I'm like, oh, so you guys want me to be coming to look like I'm the home wrecker? Me? Home wreck? I don't wreck homes. So I'm just like, okay, sir. So I messaged this guy. I'm like, oh, I need to talk to you. And he's like, yeah, give me a second. So, oh no. Wrong. This is what happened. So his birthday was coming up around this time. So, yeah, his birthday was coming up, and my friend didn't tell me about him till like after his birthday or whatever. So what I did for his birthday, basically, me, I'm too nice, see? I start to like niggas. I fall so deep and then I just want to be lover, lover, lover girl. After that, I said, never again will I do such a thing. So this guy, so for his birthday, like he liked Lakers or whatever, so I got him a Lakers like shirt or whatever on it, and then I got him some like nice cologne and some other things. And this day I was working a long, hard 10-hour shift at the movie theaters in Vaughan, and the man lives in Brampton. So from Vaughan, I went from Vaughan in the morning until like 4 or 5 o'clock. I was finished my shift, and as soon as I finished my shift, I went straight to this man's house to drop off his gift and whatever. And like, so I went to go drop off his gift, and like it was just us at home, so we're just chilling and everything, we're vibing, and he's like, oh, like I appreciate you, like you actually mean a lot to me. He was just feeding me nonsense lies. I'm like, okay, thanks, da, 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 da. Like, you know, look how you smoochy there, smoochy here, whatever. So then my friend swipes up and she's like, yo, like who are you talking about? Like I feel like I know who you're talking about. And yeah, I confront him about it. I'm like, why didn't you tell me you had a girlfriend? And the man wanted to play dumb and clueless. He's like, oh, what are you talking about? I'm like, you have a girlfriend, yes or no? I'm like, the girl goes to your school, like you guys been dating for some while now. I'm like, I got information, I know who the girl is, I said the name and everything. Because when I called him, he was acting all calm. So I'm like, oh, so who's Rebecca? And then he's like, huh? And he's trying to play it off. I'm like, don't be stupid. I'm like, who's Rebecca? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about? So you just have a girlfriend sitting around down there and you don't know what I'm talking about? And he's like, oh, chill, like I can explain, blah, 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 blah. Bro, I got so heated that I just hung up the phone because I'm like, what do you mean you're gonna play dumb when I call you and you're like, who's Rebecca? Your father is Rebecca. Fool. Yeah. So, I came and I'm like, so then the man called back and I'm cussing the man. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, why would you have a whole shorty and be talking to me as well, making me think like, you know, this is going somewhere, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, honestly, I can explain. Like, I didn't mean to do that. Like, I like you guys both.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It was just so hard. He's like, I was gonna tell you. I'm like, so what? You're gonna tell me after you collect my gift or something? He's like, I was gonna tell you that day, but like honestly, there's so much emotions going on. Like, no girl has ever done that for me. You're so sweet. Blah 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 blah. I'm just like, bro. I'm like, nigga, save it for someone who's actually gonna believe you because I'm not believing one word you're saying right now. And he's like, no, honestly, like I swear to you, I swear. Da-da-da. He's just going on. I was just getting at him. I'm like, nah, like you're a snake. I'm like, don't crack to me. You can't crack to me anymore. And he's like, chill, like, I promise. He's like, let me explain. I'm like, nigga, I don't need an explanation from you. I really don't. I'm like, it's clear. You had a whole shorty. Now goodbye. So I was just so heated. And then, he was just trying to explain his side. And I'm like, yo, I don't want to hear it. Like, you had a whole girlfriend and you're here leading me on like I was going to become your wife. Like, this man, I hate niggas because this man was talking about the future, talks about, oh, like, when we get married. Don't say things like that. Man's like, yeah, when we get married and everything, when we move into our big house, because like we're both like studying in a field that's like gonna give us money. So like we're talking about our future and everything. I'm like, bro, I'm like, you're actually a demon because like who does that? Like you don't do that to someone. Like you don't do that. So then I was just getting at him on the phone and I was just so frustrated. And I'm like, honestly, I don't want to talk about it anymore. So I just hung up. The man keeps calling my phone, I'm not answering. The man's calling my phone, I'm not answering. So then eventually he gives up and he starts calling my phone. And then like a couple days after, I just sent him a long paragraph. I'm like, listen, I'm like, that's something you don't do to a shorty, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, don't do that shit. That's just evil. And then after that day, like I never spoke to him again. It was not until last year, my 18th birthday, the man came with a sincere apology. Like he got my number from Stephanie and he called me. He's like, honestly, I just want to apologize for what I did to you during those times. He's like, I'm actually so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you in any type of shape or form. I'm just like, it's okay. I forgive you. because my Lord in heaven forgives, so I have to forgive you. I said, it's fine. So I forgave him and everything, but like till today, like we don't even talk like that. I think he still has me on like social media, but like we don't talk. I don't know if like the girl's still with the guy, but I feel like they are because I both have them on social media. Honestly, I just learned my lesson from that day to never, ever go above and beyond for a nigga that is not yours or who has not fully claimed you yet, because clearly he played me big time. But yeah, that's basically my story time of the time I was a side chick. Now I'm enjoying my single life and it's lovely. Like, I love it. I mean, I was kind of in like a little talking situation business like a couple months ago, or like for the last couple of months, but honestly that relationship's just so toxic. This is what I think, or I say, the guy has to love the girl more for the relationship to work. And if you believe that, drop a like or a comment down below, because like when I say these things, people are like, some guys are like, oh no, that's not true, that's not true. I'm like, it's very true. For a relationship to be successful, the guy has to love you more. If the guy doesn't love you more, I'm afraid it's not gonna work out. Yeah, because like I don't know what it is. They just have to love you more. That's all I know. People think otherwise, but I think and I know that the guy has to love you more for the relationship to work. That's how I see it. So that's just that. I use hair glue to lay my lashes. I know bare girls do, but honestly I feel like it's so bad for your eyes, because lately when I do that, why is this so loud? My eyes start to burn. This shit's not even coming out. Let the rain fall on my enemies. So guys, this is the final look. Thank you guys for watching, for tuning in, for listening to this story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hope to see you guys soon. Nola Nation out. Love you.